one of the only real links between James Earl Ray and a secret plot to kill Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., wasn't a Klansman or a politician. It was a St. Louis mob hitman who would end up blown apart in his own Cadillac. This is the story of John Paul Sonny Spica. Spica starts out as a small-time hood in St. Louis, hungry for fast money and respect. By the early 1960s, he's already in the murder-for-hire business. In 1962, prosecutors say a desperate wife pays him $5,000 to get rid of her husband, real estate man John Mizak. Police secretly bug Spica's meetings with the widow, catch him talking about the killing, and he's nailed for first-degree murder. Inside prison, on his tier is another inmate, a petty thief named James Earl Ray. Spica works in the prison hospital, moving freely, hustling drugs and favors. Outside those walls, his own brother-in-law, thief Russell Byers, is approached by wealthy racists who quietly offer $50,000 to have Dr. King murdered. A congressional investigation later confirms that the offer was real, that Byers really heard it, and that Spica sits right in the middle of this web. Byers' brother-in-law, a proven contract killer, and Ray's prison associate. Investigators would later call a St. Louis-based plot to kill King likely, and they named John Paul Spica as the first real connective point between that offer and James Earl Ray. Spica himself denied it. His secret testimony to Congress is sealed until 2027. When he finally paroles in the mid-70s, Spica walks out more dangerous than ever. On paper, he's the clean-cut owner of Corner Produce, a little fruit stand in South St. Louis. In reality, he's a rising associate for mob boss Anthony Tony G. Giordano, with his hands in vending machines, cigarettes, and union rackets. He pushes his way into Laborers Local 42 and starts talking openly about killing the business manager, Raymond Flynn, and taking over the local for the Italian mob. That's the move that signs his death warrant. Just before 8 a.m., November 8, 1979, Spica steps out of a flat on Claytonia Terrace in the Richmond Heights suburb. He kisses his girlfriend goodbye, walks to his black 1977 Cadillac, and slides behind the wheel. What he doesn't know is that his enemies have already been under that car, wiring sticks of dynamite into the brake system. The engine turns over. He eases down the street toward the stop sign. The instant his foot touches the brake, the circuit closes. A massive blast erupts under the driver's seat. 5 to 8 sticks of dynamite vaporize the floorboard, shear off both of Spica's legs, and rip the driver's door off the hinges, hurling it almost 30 yards. Glass and metal rain across the quiet neighborhood. In the twisted wreck of the Cadillac, John Paul Spica is somehow still alive for a few seconds. He tries to force out words as the officer leans over him, but only garbled sounds come out.